Hey, what's up, dude? Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Guten Tag, wie geht's dir? I have a new video for you guys today. This one is a subscriber replay, and it's not just any subscriber replay. It's a subscriber replay in the Panzer IVc, which I just did a video on a couple weeks ago of me getting the Master Badge Ace Tanker in it. This guy's not going to get a Master Badge Ace Tanker, but he's going to do me one better. He's going to get a Radley Walters medal, which is awarded for between 8 and 9 kills. Now, right off the bat, we have Ruinberg, standard battle. I want to also point out that there is no gold rounds for this thing. He does this all with standard rounds. He's got the second tier or second level gun for it, which is an 88 millimeter gun, and it's, let's see, 132 pen, 220 damage. Now, right off the bat, we can see we have one of those random scouts making a suicide rush for Artie, and unfortunately for us, he's going to end up getting them. The reason why he ends up getting them is because his team has a poor split. If you look here at the map, we've got a tank destroyer and a scout tank going towards the, I guess, mini village over here on the east flank. We've got some tanks doing battle in the city itself, but there's nobody in the middle here. Well, actually, there is one person pretty much in the middle. Our guy, Yavs. His name's a little bit longer than that, but I'm just going to call him Yavs. He's basically the only one here, and he starts derping people right off the bat. He's already 2 kills in. He got the scout. Now he just got that SAU-40. Takes a blind fire to get that other guy that was his buddy with him. But he's the only one that's covering this entire middle. We have, what is this tank here? An M4 and a B1. It's a tier 5 game. M4 and a B1 sitting back at cap instead of either pushed up towards this little intersection here or getting into the city proper and fighting in there. We also have some other tanks sitting in the back. So essentially, right now, Yavs is their entire middle. He's just a single TD. There's the kill number 3. He starts. The nice thing about this gun is it's got a high damage roll. It's got 220 damage, as I talked about earlier. If you hit somebody with this bad boy, you're gonna, and you pen them, at these low tiers like this, you're probably going to end up one-shotting a lot of tanks, which is what he's been doing. Or especially in some of these cases, they've already been damaged by the time he gets a shot on them. That right there, the SU-85B just sat there and took it. You know, you figured he would have at least backed up, but whatever. So that's 4 kills for Yabs. We're, what, not even 3 minutes into the game, we've already got 4 kills. On the whole, the team only has 7 kills. 4 of them are from Yavs. So now you can see the split got even worse. We totally lost the city proper. There's nobody in here at all. This heavy, whatever he was, is finally coming up. And these 2 that were sitting at back at cap are finally coming up. So that's why that scout rush worked, is because we had people sitting at cap, maybe away from the keyboard, whatever. But because there was nobody to push and to hold this intersection here, our second arty piece is gone. Now you can see further that there's a cluster of enemies, 2 medium or 2 heavies and TD. Look, Jesus, and they're all tier 5s, all 100% health, clustered in the city. The Stug, the Churchill, KV-1. The nice thing about this tank is it's got some speed. The silhouette of it sucks, obviously. You can see it's huge, but it's got speed. Now, Yavs does a ton of really good things in this video, and I want to point them out to you. The first is he sat back and he covered this middle ground. Nobody else was up there. He sat back and he did it. Not only is that important for the basic tactical strengths of the map, or the technical weaknesses of the team, and he had to cover that, but it's also good because he's playing a TD. You want to sit back as far as possible with those things, get a lot of time, be able to see the enemies that you can shoot at, and take those shots and knock them out. The other thing that he does really well here, if there's a shot and he has a chance to take somebody out of the game, he takes it. That's why he's got the 5 kills. He's not proud. He takes whatever he can get, and it's exactly what you got to do. Third really good thing here that he does. Now, some people might have went back into the city to try to help out with the flanks and so on and so forth. He instead comes out here and knocks out those 2 arty pieces. which you never know if a random shell from an arty is going to knock out one of your teammates. The opportunity was there for him to knock out those two. He came down there, popped them, and then went on about his day. So now he's got the 7 kills already. Here is another good thing that you can learn from him. He knows that the enemy's coming back to the city, and that's where he ended up taking a shot from that KV-1. He can't sit here in the cap and try to duke it out with them because there's 2 ways that they can get to him, and basically there's no cover for him. So what he does is he gets out of their line of sight, he breaks it so they can't see him anymore, he drives way back so he can keep his distance from these guys, and here's even better, he sits back behind this bush a little bit. Let me zoom back in here. Excellent tactical work. He knows he's got the strength of this German gun. The German guns are notoriously accurate. The accuracy on these things is remarkable. Use that to his strength. Keeps his distance. You see these guys are not even looking at him. They probably can't even see him from this far out. Yet he can see them. He just keeps laying the shots in there, taking whatever he can get. He tried to knock out that Churchill. Unfortunately, he couldn't do it. But he had the right idea in mind there to knock out whatever he could. Now here, the KV-2 focuses on him. I wish he would have backed up a little bit more and not been out in the open. PZ-4C misses their shot, but he takes advantage of it, knocks them out, up to 8 kills. And there's just the KV-1 left. Gets into position. And aims. Just a little bit too late, trying to type the GG there. So good for him too. Typing a good game at the end, even though he could have probably taken that last shot and gotten the kill. Again, very, very good gameplay by Yavs. Did a lot of great things. You guys can pick up a lot of good stuff from this, not only for this tank, but just tactically sitting in the back. There was nobody at the beginning to cover this middle ground. He was the only one responsible for it. That's what he did. He did his job very well. He went and he took the opportunity to knock out whatever tanks he could. He took the opportunity to knock out those 2 arties when he could do that. He moved all the way around when he was at the cap. He didn't. A lot of people are gonna just, knock out those 2 arties and just sit in the cap. That's a bad idea because all those guys that were coming back towards the cap, all those enemy players that were coming back towards their cap, just massacre you there. So what he does is he breaks contact with them. He gets out of their line of sight for a while, drives way out of the way so he can get some nice distance there and use that gun to his optimal distance and optimal accuracy. And again, keeps firing. Got lucky there that the 1 damage roll left him with 8 health. That's the one thing. And the other thing is he got a little bit lucky that Panzer IV-C was going too fast. You can also learn a couple things from that. If you sneak up on somebody like that and if you have the chance to take the kill, slow down and aim. That's about all there is to it. And he also used the tank to its, not only to its advantages because of the accuracy of the gun, he used the tank to speed around the battlefield too. This is a very fast TD and he used that to his advantage. So very good gameplay by Yavs here. I'm going to get into the end slides and let you guys take a look at his stats and everything. So hold on 1 second. Okay. Yavs nor I lieth not. Right there's the Radley Walters medal. Top Gun, obviously. First class. That's the strange thing about this. I didn't have anywhere near the kills that this guy had. Although we'd have to compare damage output. I didn't have near the kills that this guy had. Yet I got the ace tanker and he got first class mastery. 23,000 credits earned, 1,000 XP. He is without premium like myself. Here we can see that and it's in reverse order. So you can see that he led the team in obviously damage with nearly 1,000 more damage than the next closest player, and nearly 1,000 more, or not 1,000, a few hundred more XP experience. 8 kills. Only 4 players on that team got any kills. Final slide. Again, 23,000 credits received, 4,788 to resupply the ammo, 2,398 by the looks of it to repair the vehicle. So in total, roughly roughly 7,000 to resupply the ammo in the fix the vehicle. 19 shots fired, 13 hits, 12 pens for a total 1,909 damage. 2 hits received, 2 pens. Of course, with this thing, they're gonna penetrate. Potential damage received 320, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of it down here. It was a quick match, 6 minutes and 43 seconds. But that guy, I mean, we were what 3 minutes into the game, and he already had 3 or 4 kills. I wanted to show you that one again because not only is it a lot of cool stuff to learn, especially for the Panzer IV-C, but just in general, some very good um, playing in action that's not coming from me. If you've been watching these videos for a while, you know that not all my games are very good. But he had very good game in that respect, and it's also crazy that he didn't get the ace tanker on that. That's the other thing I wanted to point out. You watch my game and you compare it to this one, you can see that he obviously played better than I did. But that's just the way it is. Sometimes, some weeks the ace tanker is just really high, and some weeks when, like for example, when I play it, they're letting everybody and their brother get an ace tanker. So thanks to Yaz for submitting that replay. I asked him to do that specifically, and he was very kind enough to do that and let everybody see it. Um, yeah. What do you guys think? Do you think that's crazy? Have you ever had games where you just do some outstanding work, you kill 8 tanks and still don't get ace tanker? Do you think there's something that Yavs could have done differently? Do you think it was related to the damage that he did, or what? Let me know down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe. As always,